Hey guys, this is Lindsay with Grassfed Reviews. Today I am so excited because we are going to do a whole video on Legion products. And we're going to go through are they third-party tested? What is the price point on them? All of the factors that go into what makes Legion so good, and kind of review that and say, is this product worth it? And spoiler alert, I already wrote the script. I already know the answer to that. And to be completely honest, they are worth it. I am such a big super fan. We actually came up with this video because we spent a lot of time testing a lot of protein products, a lot of protein powders. We ended up talking to Destiny Moody. If you want to check out that video, we have a full video talking all about protein powders. And there's a couple different protein powders other than the Legion brand that we talk about. But after reviewing the Legion brand, after talking to her, our registered dietitian who works specifically with athletes, I kind of came on board, started trying their products, and I am sold. I am the evangelist for Legion products. I squat 200 pounds. Obviously I'm massive. So Legion, go ahead and sponsor me, right? But first, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can continue to see videos just like this one. Also, if you want to purchase the Legion product, we place a link below the like button. When you use that link, it doesn't cost you anything extra. It just gives us a small commission, and we greatly appreciate it when you use that link. And lastly, some of the Legion products were sent to us by the company. However, I want to be ultra clear about this. Legion did not ask us to do this video. I actually went to our video editor. I went to the team of GGR, and I said, after many conversations with registered dietitian, with doing my own research, I want to do a video on this because I really like this product. So even though they did send that to us, I will always tell you the honest truth. But in this case, I came to them and just said, I really want to do this video. Okay, let's get started. Today we are going to talk about the Whey Protein Isolate Plus, and there is a plus on the end for a couple reasons we are going to talk about. This is a specific formulation that Legion Athletics does to create this Whey Protein Isolate Plus. Whey isolate is essentially a process of taking milk, turning it into cheese, and then having it heavily filtered. So through that filtration process, it's going to go ahead and get rid of the lactose as the sugars that are in that milk product, as well as any kind of harmful byproducts. Now, generally speaking, most people who have some sort of lactose intolerance, some people who are really sensitive, have those little sensitive tummies, those who have any sort of digestive issues, generally can drink a whey protein. Now, that's not always the case. Of course, those are those who have really sensitive stomachs and cannot drink that whey protein isolate, or whatever the case may be. But generally speaking, if you are lactose intolerant, this should be a product that is generally okay for you to try. Now, the Whey Plus is touted as an all-natural supplement, and through their filtration process and through their third-party testing, which is key, it's going to go ahead and check for any sort of heavy metals that are in that product, as well as any banned substances. So you really want to go ahead and look for a product that is third-party tested, and Legion Athletics does that. Now, when it comes to the overall cost, this is a more expensive product. You're going to have a 2-pound bag, and it's going to have about 30 servings in it. That 30 servings is going to cost you about $60. Now, you can save a little bit of money doing a monthly subscription. That's the cost of a one-time purchase. If you do a monthly renewable subscription, and you can go ahead and set it to every 2 months, every 3 months, you're gonna save a little bit of extra money. Another thing to mention about Legion Athletics is they are always having deals. They're always having big products. So for example, Black Friday, they had a BOGO, so it was buy one, get one 50% off. Obviously, we have Christmas, we have New Year's, we have 4th of July, we have a Labor Day, we have a bunch of other holidays that they do a really good job of promoting and bringing you sales. If you are looking for a Legion product but you don't want to fork out the cash, go ahead, just keep your eye on those sales, as well as keep your eye on this channel, because we generally do a really good job of bringing our viewers the information of upcoming sales. Now, one thing I really like is the macro profile on the Legion Athletic. Now, depending on the flavor that you are going to get, it's generally going to have about 22 to 24 grams of protein isolate. So this is a huge factor. Obviously, protein is a macronutrient. It is the building block of muscle. So if you are looking to make gains, if you are looking to support your muscle growth, you need to be incorporating a good quality protein, whether that's through whole foods or through supplementation, or both. Another thing that Whey Protein Isolate Plus does is that it has branched chain amino acids, so BCAAs. With those BCAAs, they are going to support your muscle recovery, again, support your muscle growth. So those are two key factors. Obviously, the high macro protein formula that it has within that, as well as the BCAAs. Now, one thing that I really appreciate about Legion is that they don't use any sort of filler. So they don't use any sort of artificial dyes, artificial sweeteners. Everything is like of natural ingredients and the highest quality. And I think that you can really taste that in its formulation. So I actually tried the cinnamon cereal flavor. I quickly ran through that bag. Like I literally have 1 scoop left. This morning I was making my smoothie. I generally either do smoothie or oats. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do here in a minute, but I only had 1 scoop left of that protein powder and I got really sad. I was so sad that yesterday Lindsay did not plan for tomorrow, Lindsay, and I'm going to like beating myself up for it all day long. Until I get my Legion, I tell you what. Okay, but one of my favorite ways to take this protein powder, obviously you can just do simple. Like if you want to be basic, right? You can just add water. I mean, lots of people do that, but really it did taste fine with water. We tested it with water and it tasted almost like the bottom of like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal that's like sitting in milk for a while. You can also add milk to it, but these are my 2 favorite ways to use the cinnamon cereal flavor from Legion. Okay, so the first one is oats. Get yourself whatever amount of oats that your heart desires. Go ahead and load up the scoop of that Legion protein cinnamon cereal flavor and then top it with peaches. It almost tastes like a peach crumble. I'm not even joking you. It's incredible. If you want to get like really fancy about it, go ahead, like put some cinnamon, sprinkle some cinnamon on top of those peaches. I'm telling you, it's so good. Okay, but another way that I really like to use it is just in a smoothie. I'll do like a cup of blueberries, a scoop of Legion, some milk, and then some chia seeds, maybe a little bit of almond extract if I'm feeling fancy. But overall, I mean, you can't go wrong with the taste of this product. I'm like a super fan. Now, one reason I think that their product tastes so good, and it's not just me, this has been like a scientifically researched thing, is that it comes from grass-fed cows. So grass-fed cows inherently just have better tasting milk. And like we have tested so many products, whether that's been grass-fed whey or non-grass-fed whey, and I can tell you hands down, even if we did like a blind tasting study, we would almost always choose the grass-fed product over the non-grass-fed product whey. They actually have a true grass-fed certification. All of their cows are born and bred in Ireland, which, I mean, Ireland's a fantastic country as its own, but so I'm sure like their cows are superior anyways, but because of that certification, what essentially that means is that these cows spend over 90% of their life outside, roaming the hills of Ireland, eating all the grass they want. Honestly, they're probably living better than I am. The other certification that they have is an animal welfare approved certification, essentially meaning that these cows are living like kings and queens, okay? Essentially, this means that these cows are living like the finest queens. They're never like locked into tiny little cells. They're not indoors a lot. They spend most of their time outdoors. And for me, I feel like that is hugely important. Here is the bottom line with the Legion Athletic Protein Whey Plus, okay? It is highest quality. It is third-party tested. It doesn't come with artificial ingredients or fillers. Overall, I mean, it tastes fantastic. I've tried a couple of their different flavors. So far, the cinnamon cereal flavor is my absolute favorite. If you are looking for a high quality protein and you are willing to spend a little bit of extra money to make sure and ensure that you are getting that high quality protein and really feeding that muscle with what it's wanting. I mean, we can always buy a cheaper protein, but we don't know what's in it. We don't know if it's actually doing what it claims to do. With Legion Athletics, I really feel like what they claim to do with their protein is what we are going to see. We are going to see the results when using it. So overall, I'm a big fan. If you have tried the Legion Protein Whey Isolate Plus, please let us know. Let us know your favorite flavor and let us know if you like to jazz it up and try it fancy ways. I'm always looking for new recipes. Guys, thanks so much for being with me. This has been Lindsay with Grassfed Reviews.